Today, I put Derrick Rose back in his prime. Derrick Rose just announced his retirement from the NBA, and this is a heavy hitter for most fans. Derrick Rose was the youngest MVP in NBA history, however, his prime was cut short due to significant injuries, which is why today we will be putting him back in his prime and seeing how his career would pan out without these injuries. Fellas, I know it's been a minute, alright? I'm sorry. I had COVID, but this is kind of perfect. Derrick Rose goes into retirement, I come out of it. So this is ideal. Not really, okay? It's been like 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video. Whenever I was gonna start again, I was feeling better. It's kind of a lie. I was just gonna upload while I was sick. I wasn't too worried about it. Unfortunately, my cable for my mic just completely broke. And I recorded a couple of videos, went back, listened to the audio, and it was just straight static. So I was not finna put those videos on my channel. I ordered a new cable. It actually just came in today. We do have Executive of the Year as well, so that's awesome to see. I'm excited to see. Okay, Derrick Rose is on the All-NBA second team as a young guard, which is huge because there are so many guards that always make the All-NBA teams because the league is just stacked with great guards, young guards, older ones. It doesn't matter, so I'm excited to see that. I also threw Joakim Noah on the team. Him and Derrick Rose were a dynamic duo, so now we got Joakim Noah on the Bulls as well. This also means we can get rid of Vucevic, which thank goodness. That man is supposed to be a stretch big, and he ain't stretching nothing. We are the first seed in the East as well. Wow, Milwaukee's all the way down to the 8th seed, and the Celtics are all the way down to the 7th seed. As far as player stats this year, Derrick Rose, look at that. 27 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and still half a block with really good shooting splits as well. Now, he only has 1 year left on this contract, so we're just going to have to assume we can get him back. Zach LaVine, our starting small forward, averaged 17 points. Kobe White also averaged 17 points, 6 assists. Patrick Williams averaged 9 points, a steal, and a block. Joakim Noah had 8 points, 12 rebounds, and assists, a little over a block. Off the bench, Josh Giddey had 11, 5, and 4. Lonzo had 7 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, over a steal. Vucevic actually had 11 points, 6 rebounds, shot over 50% from the field, and almost 40% from 3. Alright, maybe he's just a bench player, man, because those stats are honestly fantastic. And then Jalen Smith did have 8 points, 6 rebounds, and half a block. Now, Mattis didn't get any minutes this year, and neither did Ayo, so there are a ton of pieces we can still trade away. I would like to keep Kobe White for the rest of this video, but outside of him, Joakim Noah, and Derrick Rose, everyone's pretty much up for grabs. I would like to keep Josh Giddey and Lonzo coming off the bench with Mattis at some point, so we'll probably do something with that as we do get past Milwaukee in the first round. Now, we do have to play the 76ers. Everybody knows they have Paul George now. Honestly, they have a super deep rotation. They've also added Chris Paul, who is on the Spurs, but not anymore, and we get a clean sweep to play the Pacers in the conference finals. Pascal's averaging, 17 and 10. Tyrese is averaging 35 and 13. He low-key might be averaging better stats than Derrick Rose, who's averaging 26 and 8. Still fantastic, but that man Tyrese is playing like there's no tomorrow. Alright, we're down 3-1 here, which is not ideal by any means. We do easily take the first quarter by 20 points, so as long as we keep this momentum up for the rest of the game, it looks like we're going to have an easy win here to advance to a 6-game series as we absolutely blow out the Pacers. That game, hopefully we can keep the ball rolling with that, and it'll be another game like that to force a 7-game series. Okay, once again, in the first quarter, we blow them out. We take the second by a point. We also blow them out in the third quarter, so this game is looking like ours once again as we win by, 21 points there to force a 7-game series. These past 2 games have gone ideal, so hopefully we can just keep it rolling and blow them out again. If not, if it's a close game, I'll go in and just go crazy with Derrick Rose. Unfortunately, we do lose that second quarter there. It's still anybody's game. We're up by 10 here. It looks like we are barely going to escape them, and the Pacers blow a 3-1 lead to us as Derrick Rose takes home an Eastern Conference Finals MVP, averaged 28 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals. We do have the Timberwolves in the finals. They have Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Cat, and Naz Reid starting, which I like him a lot more starting than I do Gobert. I wish they would swap these two, but it's fine. Naz Reid is averaging 16, 7, a steal, and a block throughout the playoffs. Jaden McDaniels has over a steal, half a block, and averaging over 30 points a game. So it's going to be a heck of a series here as we do take the first game of this series. The Minnesota Timberwolves come back and take game 2 as well as game 3 and game 4, and unfortunately we are down 3-1 again. I don't think we're going to get over the hump. I don't think we're going to be able to successfully get over 2 3-1 deficits back to back it's just not looking good here. We're going to lose here by 11 points. We lose in 5 games to the Timberwolves as Anthony Edwards takes home a Finals MVP. As you guys can see, I was able to get Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah back in the moratorium period. Both of them have 3+ years left on their contract, so we have them locked in for the rest of the rebuild, which is fantastic. Now, Zach LaVine low-key had a great season for us. Shooting splits are fantastic. I do think we need to trade him. We need to get a better wing on the team or a better 4. So it just has to be done while his trade value is this high. Vucevic actually had a fantastic season off the bench. Per 36 stats are insane, so hopefully we can get something for him. Like I said, I want to keep Lonzo and Josh Giddey off the bench with Mattis, and I don't even hate keeping Jalen Smith off the bench at that backup 4 position, which means I don't really need Patrick Williams, who I love as a 3-and-D player, but I think we can just get rid of him. I'm not going to do it in this trade package because I don't really know what I want. We need a stretch 4. We're going to get Kuzma. Now, I think this is definitely way too much to give up for just Kyle Kuzma. So, do they have any young player? They were able to get Nolan from the draft. Can I take both of them? Yeah, no. What if I throw in a first-round pick? Because I actually don't hate the idea of getting a backup guard as good as him. If I throw in 2 first-round picks, that's not enough. If I take rid of Julian, okay, we're just not going to get him. I'm going to have to pick somebody else to try to snag from them. I like Harrington a lot, but I just don't have time for him to develop. I might just take a future first-round pick from him or something, man. We're going to throw these out of the water, and there we go. We get Kyle Kuzma as a stretch big in the starting lineup. That doesn't solve our small forward position at all, but I low-key could start Patrick Williams there at the starting small forward, and I mean, there's our starting wing. I'm going to try to snag Jaren Jackson Jr. This is another power forward, but he shot 33% from 3 last season. A great defensive player next to Joakim Noah, so we'll see if we can snag him. If not, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to throw in some first-round picks here and try to mess around. All right, now this does mean I'm going to slide Kyle Kuzma to the wing position. He actually goes up quite a bit. I'm going to slide Jaren Jackson to the 4, and now we have a complete rotation of Derrick Rose, Lonzo, Kobe White, Josh Giddey, Mattis, Kyle Kuzma, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jalen Smith, and Joakim Noah. As of right now, we are the first seed in our conference, and we have the second best record in the NBA, so I'm happy with it. It looks like we're going to be around the same record-wise as we were the season prior. Last season, we did win 59 games, and this year we are a 60-win team by 1 game, so I will take that 100%. The slight improvement is huge, as Derrick Rose is now on the All-NBA 3rd team. Here, do we have any all-defensive players? Nope. I'm honestly shocked Jaren Jackson Jr. did not make one there. I'm not too worried about it. Looks like the play-in tournament actually just got completely taken out, and it looks like it's just a top 16 playoff. So we have the Spurs and the Nets over here in the first round, and we're actually playing the 14th seeded Pistons as we're up 3-2, and we win in 6 games. That series took way too long. Joakim Noah did average 7 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block this year. Derrick Rose at 24 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, half a block. His scoring went down a little bit, but we also added more scoring players in the starting lineup. Jaren Jackson Jr. had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Kobe White, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Kuzma had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. What did he shoot from 3? 33%? That's not awful. Off the bench, Giddey had 13, 5, and 4. Per 36 stats are actually probably really nice. Right now, he's an 84 overall. Jalen Smith had 9.6 rebounds. Mattis had 7 points, 3 rebounds, and assists. Shooting splits could definitely be a lot better, but I'm not too worried. He's only 21. Then Lonzo had 7 points, 3 assists, and a steal. Honestly, if we lose in the playoffs this year, I don't even know what I want to do to the roster. We somehow are playing the Pacers again, despite them being the 7th seed. We easily advanced to the finals here to play the Mavericks, who've actually added Chris Middleton. That's a nice upgrade for them at the wing position. They also have Olivier Maxey getting some minutes. Averaging 10 and 5 is not bad, especially with those shooting splits. Off the bench, they have Gafford, PJ Washington, Quentin Grimes, Buddy Hield. Not a bad squad by any means. We would take this series game by game because they are the first seed in the Western Conference. Pretty sure they had a better record than us, as we're up 3-2 here, and it's now it's tied up at 3-3 here. So potentially we're about to blow a 3-1 lead against the Mavericks. I'm not going to allow that to happen if the game is close enough, as we are barely up, and then we get waxed in that 3rd quarter. We're also getting waxed in the 4th. All right, I'm going in. We got a minute and 30 seconds to go as Luka goes ahead and gets a foul. That's his 4th foul. We low-key might be able to get him to foul out. I'm pretty sure my free throws on real player percentage, so honestly, this dude is shooting 3 for 11 in an elimination game? Nah, playoff Harden is no more, because we got playoff D Rose out here. Jeez, oh my gosh, did Joakim Noah foul out? Well, that sucks. This man Kyle Kuzma is saving the franchise. Ain't no way. This man just fouled out. We're just going to go crazy with Kuzma. Oh my gosh, green bean. I'm a little shocked that that was a green. That man's release is a little slower than it has been in years prior, so I just wasn't ready for that. Kobe White almost has a double-double out here. Why is every single guard playing better than Derrick Rose in this elimination game? That is crazy. This man took some playoff tips Oh my gosh, why is he wide open? Playoff tips from Harden and D'Lo and said, you know what? I'm the GOAT. Oh my gosh, hold up. Can we take this all the way now? We're going to pass it out. We're just going to chill out here. We're going to call for a pick and roll with Jaren Jackson Jr. Hitting him with a little cross. Oh my gosh, that screen was beautiful. Lonzo Ball! That's why we didn't trade him right there. He shines in the toughest of moments. We're just going to kind of cheese here. If I can get like a backdoor cut. Oh my gosh, he sent me his pick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Lonzo Ball! Another dunk! They're out of timeouts. Oh my gosh. Full court press. Get Kyrie. If that goes in, I'm deleting my YouTube channel. Let's freaking go. Derrick Rose just got a ring by being backpacked by Lonzo Ball, fellas. Lonzo Ball, thank you for your service. You're staying on the team for another season because that was phenomenal. This man just came up clutch, played deep and wide. Jalen Smith, the first person to touch that trophy. Ain't no way, boy. Look at Lonzo, man. My MVP is here. Kuzma with a clutch 3. That man Kyle Kuzma really just led the team in scoring with 28 points in phenomenal shooting splits. Lonzo was second up after coming up with like what, 4 to 6 points in the clutch there, as we are now NBA champions. And Derrick Rose still took finals MVP, still averaged 23, 9 assists and 2 steals and a block throughout the series. Just had an awful elimination game. I think I'm just gonna keep it the same. I'm not getting rid of Joakim Noah, obviously. I put him in here for a reason. Jaren Jackson Jr. played fantastic next to him. Kyle Kuzma actually just saved us in that elimination game. And Kobe White's been playing fantastic too, so I think I'm just going to run it up until the trade deadline and see how they perform. This is definitely the most consistent I've been in any single rebuild in terms of keeping pretty much the same players throughout all 3 seasons. So, man, I'll take it. We really didn't have to do much to this team. We're the first seed in our conference. We have the second best record in the NBA. Yeah, behind the Timberwolves this year. And Derrick Rose does make that All-NBA second team again, is up to a 99 overall. Oh my gosh, Hugo Gonzalez just made an All-NBA third team, and Nolan, who we tried to trade for, also just made an All-NBA team. Oh my gosh, give it up for Keontae George as well. We are just seeing the most random All-NBA players right now. Joakim Noah and Jaren Jackson Jr. both finally do make that All-Defensive second team, and we're the 3rd seed overall. So the Dallas Mavericks also had a better record than us this year. Derrick Rose for his final season had 22 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists over still half a block. Joakim Noah had 7 points, 12 rebounds, 2 steals over a block. Jaren Jackson with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Kobe White with 17 points, 5 assists. Kyle Kuzma had 14 points, 6 rebounds. Off the bench, Giddey had 12, 5, and 4. Loki should be starting. Are these play per 36 stats like busted or something? Dude, why is it saying... Am I tripping right now? Why does this say 23 and 18? I don't even know. Mattis had 8 and 4. Jalen Smith had 8 and 6. And then Lonzo had 8, 3, and 4. I look, you want to start Josh Giddey the first round of this playoff series. He's only getting 20 minutes a game. I don't think Kobe White needs to only be getting 20 minutes a game, but I want to see how well he plays throughout at least the first couple of rounds, as we have Houston in the second round. We're down 2 to 3 here, so maybe I should not have done this at all, but oh well, we here now, as we do end up taking that first quarter despite losing it for most of the quarter. And yeah, it looks like we're going to take this game away, as we do end up winning by almost 20 points there. We have a please advance, bro. We are playing the 10th seed if we can just get past the Rockets here. We're going to simulate with Simcast once again, as we do lose that first quarter only by 3 points though, so we should be fine as long as we can just keep the ball rolling or something. We need to take this fourth quarter, as we actually are by a decent amount. It is tied up with a little over a minute to go. Oh my gosh, 30 seconds to go. We're jumping in just to see what's happening here. Whose ball is it? It is our ball as well. Derrick Rose, there we go, 17 and 13. Get cutting, Derrick Rose. And 1, 19 and 13. See, that's a Derrick Rose that should have been in that last elimination game against the Mavericks. This is much better. Why does he low-key look like super built? That man looks like he weighing 200 of pure muscle right now. That's actually... Josh Giddey has 37. Dog, nah, he is starting. That is crazy. Also, Joakim Noah and Jaren Jackson Jr. just the perfect pairing. That man Jaren Jackson Jr. does not rebound the ball, but Joakim Noah sure does. No way that goes down. That's an awful shot. Give it to Giddey, man. Oh gosh, Joakim Noah shooting free throws, guys. Oh no. Oh, we're cooked. Boing. Oh, he's a 78 rating? Okay, never mind. Boing. Bucket. Oh my gosh, he missed. I don't even care. We're up by 3 now. Who's banging on me? Pause. Who's hitting a 3 on me? That's a lot better. We claim... Oh gosh, I know it's not Thompson. I mean, absolutely not. Jabari Smith Jr. from deep. Alright, we do come out on top by 3 points because of a Josh Giddey masterclass performance. Look at that. 37, 5, and 4. Insane shooting splits. Was not expecting that. I should have started that man a lot sooner in the rebuild, because why did he just progress like this? Now, we do have an easy matchup in the conference finals as we win in 5 games to play the Pistons in the finals. Oh, whoa, they have De'Aaron, Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Stewart, Donnie Freeman. I don't know who that is, man. They have Cade coming off their bench. Let's fix that. Let's just go to the Pistons rotation real quick. I should have went the other way, but I didn't, so deal with it. They're gonna run a small ball lineup now, but I don't care, man. They need to be starting Cade Cunningham. We do take the first game of the series. Yeah, now they're starting Cade with De'Aaron. Cade should not have been coming off the bench by any means, man. We sweep them to win another NBA championship. Once again, Derrick Rose takes home a Finals MVP. Averaged 25 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, over a steal, and over a block. Now, as far as Derrick Rose's career now, look at that. 21, 22, 24, 27 throughout the rebuild. These were his playoff stats, my fault. As far as his accolades now, he is now a 2-time NBA championship. He's a 2-time Finals MVP. He made the All-Star team 3 more times, and he made the second team All-NBA twice, as well as the third team All-NBA. As far as our final team, we finished with Derrick Rose, Giddey, Kuzma, Jaren Jackson, Joakim Noah, Lonzo, Kobe White, Mattis, and Jalen Smith. That man, Josh Giddey, low-key just went on a burner throughout the playoffs. Look at those playoff stats. 16, 8, 6, 1, and 1 is crazy. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all with the next video.